Hello friends, today we are going to study about one of the important unit of aptitude techniques, that is a percentage. This percentage concept can be used for different types of problems. The problems can be from the category of time, speed, distance. Problems can be a category of the work, or it may be from the averages, ages, and various types of problems from the number system, whereby we can use this techniques of percentage. So, according to the type of problem, there are going to be the different applications of this percentage concept. Let's see one by one. So, the first meaning of the percentage is that wherever there is a denominator as 100, it is called as a percentage, or simply it is a percent, cent in the sense 100. So that is the meaning of this particular percentage. So there are going to be different types of applications are nothing but it depends upon the type of problem whereby we are going to use this concept of the percentage. So first one is the conversion of ratio and fraction into percentage. So here we are going to convert a ratio and a fraction, the ratio and the fraction into percentages. So to convert the ratio and fraction into percentage, just one thing we will have to do is the multiply with 100 and attach the sign of percentage. So whatever the ratio and fraction we have been given, just there we will have to multiply with the 100 and attach the percentage signs. Okay, if it is a ratio is given, simply just multiply with 100 and attach the sign of percentage. If fraction is given, then we have to first of all convert it into ratio, and then we will have to do this same procedure. Okay, let's see some examples. So first one is a 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is a fraction we have been given. So first of all we will have to convert it into a ratio, that is a 3 by 4, and as per the here given procedure, we will have to multiply it with 100, and then will that is going to be the simply the calculation will be this 4 will be cancelled, 4 in uh, so it is going to be 100 by 4 is going to be 25, so equal to it is going to get 75%. So 3 by 4 can be easily converted into 75 percentage by simply multiplying with the 100, and this percentage sign will be applicable. The next one we can take it is a 2 by 25. So first of all we will have to convert this 2 by 25 into the ratio format, then multiply it with the 100. Okay, so 100 by 25, here this 100 and this 25, so this is going to be 100 by 25 is going to be 4, and 4 into 2 is going to be 8. So finally it is going to be 8%. So 2 by 25 can be converted into 8%. So one more, if you will see, so actually here it is a 2 by 3, 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 that can be converted into the fraction ratio. Just simply multiply with the 100, and you can easily get 33.33 multiplied by 2, it is going to be 66.66%. Okay, so simply a procedure is a very simple, that we will have to multiply with the 100 and attach the percentage sign. Easily we can convert this particular ratio or particular fraction into the format of the percentage. Second one, one more application is there, that is the conversion of percentage into fraction. So it is just vice versa. So we have seen conversion of the fraction and ratio into percentage. Now we will see how to convert the percentages into fraction and ratio. Okay, so simple. Here is going to be the technique, that is a replace the percentage sign with 1 by 100. That means we will have to remove this percentage sign, and there we will have to write multiplied by 1 by 100, or simply whatever the percentage number we have been given, there we have to divide by 1 by 100. Let's set the example, we will understand easily. So here it is a 40%. So 40%, so we will have to remove the sign of the 40%, and then simply it will be multiplied with the 1 by 100, or 40 divided by 100 is going to be the next step. So this 0 will be cancelled, and if we divide 10 by 2, it is going to be 5, and then 10 to 4 by 2 will be 2. So ultimately it is going to be 2 by 5. So 40% can be written as 2 by 5 easily. So simply remove the sign of percent and just multiply by 1 by 100. Okay, so it can be written as 2 is to 5. Okay, so 70%. The simple procedure, again the same thing, is going to be 70 by 100. Percentage is nothing but the divide by 100. Just you will have to make the divide by 100. So this 0 will be cancelled, so it cannot be reduced further. So here 40 by 100, first of all 0 we have cancelled, and 4 by 10 we have reduced to 2 by 5. So wherever reduction is possible we can go for that. But now here 7 by 10 cannot be reduced further, or you can in point decimals also you can make it. So it is 7 by 10 or 7 is to 10. So if you take some largest number, that is 145%, so again it is going to be 145 divided by 100. And so easily here we can do the calculations. It can be divided by 5, so 20 into 5 will be 100, and here 145 by 5 is going to be 29. So simple fraction will be 29 by 10. So it can be simplified like this also. 1 is to 9 by 20. So here 20 into 1 will be 20, plus 9 will be 29 by 20. So we can see here another one also, that is in a decimal format, that is 66.66%. 66.66%, a simple procedure, equal to 66.66 divided by 100. So if you will simplify this, this is going to become, we are dividing it by 2, so it is going to be 50, it is going to be 33.33, or it can be further simplified as 2 by 3, 2 by 3. Okay, so 66.66, if we divide by 66.66, we will get the simple 2 by 3. Now the next application is conversion of percentage into decimal, and decimal into percentage. Okay, so it's simple. Remove a percentage sign and move decimal point to two places left, because in 100 there are two zeros, so it will be two places left. And while converting decimal into percentage, we have to move 2% right, two places right. Okay, so 60% can be converted into the decimal format simply moving right 2 by 2 places. So here is a now pointer 0, first one and second one, so it is going to be a 0.6. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are just dividing 60 by 100, and we will get easily. So instead of doing that calculation, simply you can move it two right places, two places left. 9.09%, again it can be done a similar way, that is 2% left, 2.2 places left, so it will be 0.0909. 127%, again it is going to be 1.27%. Okay, or if sometimes we will have to move decimal, when we have to convert decimal into percentage, we will have to move to the right, that is the two places right. Okay, so it is a 4.89, so 4.89 we have to convert it into percentage format. So what we have to do, add the percentage sign and move to the two places right. So right in the sense up here, and next one is a here, so it is going to be 44.89%. Okay, so if it is a 0.0618, 0.0618, so the first pointer is going to be here, and second is going to be here. Okay, so it is going to be 6.18%. Okay, so while converting percent into decimal, two places left. While converting decimal into percentage, just two places right and add the percentage sign. Okay, so two place left, two place right. Okay, that is going to be the basic thing. Next application is a percentage to be represented as a quantity, and sometimes quantity as a percentage. Okay, let's take one example. So a simple example is there, that is a student scored 90% marks and total marks were 500. So how much did he score? A simple question is that student scored 90% marks and total marks, or the paper of that question paper is of 500 marks. So how much did he score? So we want absolute figure. This is given in the form of percentage. Okay, so 90% marks means if the paper is was of 100 marks, he may have got 90 marks. So this 90 is actually out of 100. This 90 is out of 100. So we want the marks out of 500. We want the marks out of 500. So what is going to be the marks out of 500? So this answer can be simply, we can get scored marks, or marks scored will be 90 divided by 100. 90 divided by 100, because this is given in the form of percentage, we are converting in the form of a ratio. So it is 90 divided by 100 multiplied by 500, because out of 500 we want the marks. So 500 by 100, it is going to be a 5 into 90 is going to be 450. So this 450 is nothing but the marks out of 500, marks out of 500. So this is going to be absolute marks, this is going to be absolute marks, and this 90% was a percentile mark. Now one more example we can see. Total number of students in the school are 1250, and 40% students are girls. 40% students are girls. Find the number of boys. See, whenever we are solving the aptitude question, it is very important to read the question properly. So what is asked, that you should know, because most of the times answer is hidden in the question itself. Now here they have given the count for the girls, and the question has been asked for the boys. Okay, so 40% are girls, that means obviously 60% are going to be boys. So we can solve this problem in a two ways. Okay, so number of girls are going to be, number of girls we can calculate simply. 40% number of girls are given, so 40 by 100 out of 1250. So 40 by 100 out of 1250. So this 00 will be cancelled, this 00 will be this cancelled, and this 125 divided by 10 is going to be 12.5 multiplied by this 40 multiplied by this 40 is going to be 500. So these are actually number of girls, these are number of girls, and we want to calculate number of boys because they have asked find the number of boys. So it is going to be total number of students minus number of girls. Total number of students minus number of girls. Total number of students are 1250 minus number of girls are 500. So effective number of boys is going to be 750. Okay, so simple. Or it can be solved like this: number of girls are 40%, so number of boys are going to be 60%. So you can directly write down 60% of 1250 and you will get the number of boys directly. Okay, so one more example we will see. The Sachin's salary was 1500 in last month, and his salary has increased by 60%. Just keep an eye on this particular word by. By and to has different meaning. His salary has increased by 60%, so there is going to be increment of 60%. So how much increment has he got? So in percentage format, he has got an increment of 60%. So we want the absolute value. Okay, so again I will ask to ensure to read the question properly, because it is asked only increment and they have not asked the final salary. Okay, so increment in salary is going to be 60%. So 60% of what? 1500. So 60%, that is a 60 by 100 multiplied by 1500, is going to be 900. That is a he has got increment of 900. But sometimes question may be asked, so once he will get increment of 60%, what is going to be his salary? So Sachin's current salary can be calculated like this: his original salary is 1500 plus increment he has got of 60%. So here this is Sachin's original salary and this is the increment that he has got, 60% increment. So this is entirely will be called as Sachin's total salary. So we can take out this 1500 common and we will have 1 plus 0.6. So 60 by 100 is going to be 0.6, and this is 1500 multiplied by 1.6 is going to be rupees 2400. So this is going to be his salary. So one more technique is that to represent now this quantity as percentage. So we have seen the percentage as quantity, now we'll see quantity as percentage. Now here let's take the example. What percentage is number 4 of number 20? That means what percentage of number of 20, number 4 of number 20, or simply if I will ask in a different format, the question will be like this: that I have got 4 marks out of 20. That means how much percent marks I have got? Means 4 out of 20. So what is out of 100? That is a simple meaning. Okay, so I have got 4 out of 20, but I want it in a form of percentage. So how much out of 100? How much out of 100? So 4 by 20 multiplied by 100. So 100 by 20 is going to be 5. 5 into 4 is going to be 20%. So I have got a marks of 20%. Okay, so 4 out of 20 means I have got 20% marks. I have got 20% marks. Okay, next question is total strength of class is 50. Out of it 30 are present. So how much students are absent? Okay, again there is a tricky question. So they have given a count for present students, and what has asked how much are absent. Okay, so again this question can be solved in a two ways. Okay, so present students are 30, so absent are going to be total minus present. So total students are 50 and minus present are 30, so absent students are going to be 20. So 20 students are absent out of 50. 20 are absent out of 50. So what is percentage absenteeism? So out of 100, how many are going to be absent? So it is 20 by 50 into 100 will be simply a 40%. Okay, so 40% students are absent. So and if you want to calculate the present student in the form of percentage, so it will be 30 by 50 into 100. Okay, so next question is Raj obtained 480 marks out of 600 and Dinesh obtained 560 marks out of 800. So whose performance is better? Okay, now this is a different kind of question. Now there are two parameters that Raj has obtained 480 marks out of 600 and Dinesh obtained 560 marks out of 800. That means a basic parameter is different. Whenever we are comparing any two things, at least there is should be a common platform to compare. If there are two different platform and two different parameters, so we cannot compare it. At least there should be one common platform, and based on that we can compare the two things. If suppose there are same input is given to two different things, then based on output we can compare because input is given same. Similar way here is out of marks are going to be different. So here is out of 600, here is out of 800, so we cannot compare directly. So these two things we have to bring it in on one platform, and that platform is a platform of percentage. Okay, so we'll convert it into the percent and then we will compare. Okay, so let's check the first of all percentage marks of Raj. Simple. When Raj has got 480 out of 600, so out of 100 how much are going to be there? Okay, so 480 out of 600, then out of 100 how much is going to be there? Okay, so this is 100 by 600, so it is going to be 6, and 480 by 6 is going to be 80%. Again percentage marks of the next 560 by 800 multiplied by 100, so 100 by 800 is going to be 8 and 560 by 8 is going to be 70%. So Raj has got absolutely 80% marks and Dinesh has got 70% marks. So now these are on a same platform of percentage or out of 100, out of 100. So Raj has got 80 out of 100, Dinesh has got 70 out of 100. So it will now justify the performance of both, and the number says that performance of Raj is better than Dinesh. Performance of Raj is better than Dinesh. Okay, so next, these are again common questions in a percentage category, that is percentage increase and percentage decrease in quantity. Percentage increase and percentage decrease in quantity. There is going to be a very simple formula for this, that is change in quantity upon original quantity multiplied by 100 and add the sign of percentage. Okay, so if we want to calculate increase in quantity or decrease in quantity, so we will have to write a change in quantity in numerator and original or base quantity in the denominator multiplied by 100, okay, so we'll understand it by the use of, with the help of example. Now attendance in class was attendance in a class was 50 yesterday, and while today it is 90, so that means it is increased. So what is percentage increase in attendance? Okay, now here if you can see that yesterday the attendance was 50, today it has become 90, so there is an increment of 40, so there is an increment of 40, so 40 students has increased. Okay, so this is an absolute count, this is an absolute count, but we want in terms of percentage increase, we want in terms of percentage increase. So let's see change in quantity. So first of all, change in quantity is what? Original attendance was 50, now it has become 90, so change in quantity is 90 minus 50. And originally because we are comparing with respect to yesterday's attendance, so here is going to be original or base quantity 50. It is very important that with with whom we are comparing the particular thing. Okay, so 90 minus 50 by 50 into 100, so it is going to be ultimately 40 by 50, so it is 80%. So percentage increase is going to be 80%. Next question, attendance in class was 90. So just I am reversing the question, but there is a trick is hidden here. So attendance in a class was 90 yesterday, and today it has become 50. So in first question, first of all it was 50, then it has become 90, so there was an increment. Now here is a 90 yesterday, and now it has become 50. So it is reduced by 40, it is reduced by 40. So now in first case it was increased, in second case it has decreased. Okay, but it doesn't mean that we are going to get the same answer. That means here was the increment of 40, we have got increment 80%. Here's a decrement of 40, so we will not going to get a decrement of 80%. Let's see how it is. Now, original count was 90, it has become now 50. So change is 40. So 90 by 50, sorry, 90 minus 50. But, if you can observe here, here we have compared with respect to 50. Original count was 50. Here we are comparing with respect to 90 because original count was 90. So it will be 40 by 90. So that is going to be 44.44%. Okay. So though there is a absolutely same number, because here is also increment of 40, here is a decrement of absolutely 40, but in percentage format it is going to be a different. Okay, it is going to be different. Now let's take one example. last year Abhijit's salary was rupees 10,000, and Sonu's salary was 8,000. Okay, so these are original salary. Abhijit's salary is 10, Sonu's salary is 8. This year Abhijit's salary is 12,000, means increased by 2,000, and Sonu's salary is 8,000. Sorry, 10,000. So again, Sonu's salary has also increased by 2,000. Okay, so these are the questions based on this data. What is percentage increase in Abhijit's salary? What is percentage increase in Abhijit's salary? Now, if you can observe here, you will found that original salary of the Abhijit was 10,000. It has increased to 12,000. So absolute increment is of 2,000. And we have been asked to calculate the percentage increase in Abhijit's salary. Okay, so let's calculate it. So original salary was 10,000. So by mistake here has become, so here is one more zero. So original salary was 10,000. Now it has become 12,000. So change is 12 minus 10, and original was base salary was 10,000. So change divided by original quantity multiplied by 100. So it is 2,000 by 10,000 is going to be 1 by 5, and this 500 by 5 is going to be 20%. So percentage increase is 20%. Percentage increase is 20%. Now the next question is, what is percentage increase in Sonu's salary? Okay, so Sonu's salary was originally 8,000, then after it has become 10,000. So absolute increment is of 2,000, but percentage increment, let's see. So original salary was 8,000, newly increased salary is 10,000, and original salary is again here 8,000 because we are writing at the denominator a base salary. Okay, so change is 10 minus 8 divided by 8 multiplied by 100, so we get a 25%. So Sonu's salary has increased by 25%. Okay, so the next question is percentage increase in Sonu's salary is how much percent greater than percent increase in Abhijit's salary. Okay, quite different question. So percent increase in Sonu's salary is how much percent greater than percent increase in Abhijit's salary. Percent. Okay, so percentage increase in Sonu's salary is 25%. Percentage increase in Abhijit's salary is 20%. So question is simple, that this 25% is how much percent greater than 20%? 25% is greater, how much percent greater than 20%? So the answer is should not be a 5%. It is not going to be a simple difference because they have asked percentage difference between these two numbers, percentage difference of percentage values. Okay, so now this changes from 20 to 25. This changes from 20 to 25 because this is the increment 20 to 25. So change is 25, 20 to 25, and original value is 20 because we are comparing with percentage increase in Abhijit's salary. Okay, so let's take it. So change is 25 minus 20. So Sonu's salary 25, Abhijit's salary increment 20%, and we are comparing with Abhijit's increment. We are comparing with Abhijit's increment, so it is a 20. It is 20. Okay, multiplied by 100, so it is going to be 25%. Okay, so simple meaning is that 25% is more by 25% with compared to 20%. Okay, so this percentage increment is 25%. Next question is what is percentage point change? Percentage point change in the salary of Sonu and Abhijit. Percentage point change. Okay, so here comes the last query, that increment of Sonu is 25%, increment of Abhijit is 20%, so they have increment percentage point change. So now percentage point change will be percent increase in Sonu's salary minus percent increase in Abhijit's salary. So Sonu's salary is 25%, Abhijit's increment is 20%, so point change is 5%. Okay, so this difference is in a point difference, but percentage difference is going to be a different. Okay, that is 25%. Okay, so one more application we will see, or one more type of problem, that is a percentage change. Percentage change. Okay, so let's take. So suppose there is a original value P, and that original value P now I will increased by X%. So value P has increased by X%. So this increment is going to be Px by 100. Keep it in mind, I am talking only about the increment and not the increased value. Okay, so increment is going to be X% of P, so Px by 100. Okay, so and total increased value is going to be original plus increment, okay, so original value is P and increment is Px by 100. Okay, so this P is original value and this Px by 100 is increment. Okay, so this is total increased value. So when P is increased by X%, so with this increment we are going to get this value. Okay, now so I will simplify this. I can take out P as common and it will become P into bracket 100 plus X by X. Okay, so it is a simplified, just this 100 will be multiplied here and 100 plus X divided by 100 is simplified. Okay, now this is final increased value. Okay, so this is the final increased value. Now simply think here, when P has increased by X%, the final value is this one, P into 100 plus X by X. Now when it is increased by X, this is the new value. Now when I have to convert this new value into original value P, See, first of all I used a forward path to get a new value. Now I am using a backward path to get a original value. Okay, so now I have to convert this increased value into original value p, but that doesn't mean that I will have to decrease this increased value by x%. So if I will increase by x%, I will get something, and if I will get decrease by x%, I will get original. So it is not going to be the thing. Okay, so how it is going to solve? So percentage decrease will be this one. So it can be calculated very easily. It can be calculated very easily. Okay, now just look at here. This is the original value. Now we are starting from here. This is the original value, increased value, or this is the original value, and I want final value as a p. I want decreased value as a p. So this is larger value. From that I want this p value, which is going to be small, because I'm going to decrease it. So what is going to be changed? How we are calculating percentage change in quantity divided by original quantity. So this is the original quantity, this is the new quantity. So this minus this divided by original quantity. So p into 100 plus x by 100 minus p. So this is original, this is new value, and this is original value. So change in quantity divided by original quantity, we'll get the percentage change, and simply we will have this last value. We will have this last value. Okay, so this is going to be final percentage decrement. Okay, it means when original value p is increased by x%, we will get this. If we will have to reach to the original point once again, we will have to decrease by x divided by 100 plus x%. X divided by 100 plus x. So increase by x, we'll get this. Decrease by x divided by 100 plus x, will get the original value. Okay, so the simple meaning, if value is increased by x%, if value is increased by x%, then to get back to original value from resultant value means increased value, we will have to decrease increased value by x divided by 100 plus x. X divided by 100 plus x. In another way also we can take it. So if first of all we will decrease original value by x%, and then if we want to get back to original value, then we will have to increase the decreased value by, just we will have to change the sign, x by 100 minus x. So once first of all we will decrease by x, then we will have to get back to original value, we have to increase it. So we will increase by x by 100 minus x. Let's take the example. So example is, age of Raj is 20 years and age Sham is having age of 25% greater than Ravi. Or here actually it is a Raj. It is a Raj. Okay. So age of Raj is 20 years. If Sham's age is 25% greater than that of Raj, then how much percentage Raj is less than Sham's age? Okay, same problem, just is a game of words. So first of all, Raj age is 20 year and Sham's age is 25% greater. Means this amount 20 is increased by 25% first, and then how much should be decrement to come back to this particular 25% original value. Okay, so this is a simple question that we will have to solve by using this formula. Simple, that first of all 20 is increased by 25%, then again we will have to get back to the 20. Okay, so simple formula, that value of x is here 25%. Okay, and how much should be decrement then required? X by 100 plus x. X by 100 plus x, value of x is here 25%, or a simple 25. Okay, so 25 divided by 100 plus 25 into 100, and simply we will get 20%. That means when Raj is of 20 years, Sham's age is going to be 25% greater than Raj. If we will get back to Raj's age, then Sham's age is going to be decreased by 20%. Is going to be decreased by 20%. Okay. So first of all, increment by 25%, and to get back to original value, we have to decrease by 20%. Okay. Let's take one more example. Now here is a population related problems. If current population is P, if current population is, okay, so we are going to see a population related problems. So these are again a specific type of problems where percentage concept is used. So if current population is P and annual growth rate is R%, then population after n number of years will be. So simple, here is going to be the formula for this: P plus P into bracket 1 plus R by 100 raised to n. Okay, so where this P is original population, this P is original population, and this is the increment, and this is the number of years. Okay, so it is simply see this, once this P will be multiplied inside the bracket, this P into 1 is going to be P, that is going to be original population, and increment is PR by 100, PR by 100. So this is going to be a final value. Okay, so increase in population. So this is going to be the population after n number of years, total population. Okay, and if suppose we have to calculate increment in population, we have to calculate increment in population, that then we will have to just use this formula where we are reducing in, reduced by, or when you will multiply this P into the bracket, you will simply get that this is going to be the final population minus this P into 1 will be P. So final total population minus original population is going to be increase in population. Okay, so this is going to be increased population, this is going to P into 1 is P, is going to be original population. So increased population minus original population is going to be increment in the population. Okay, now if suppose if suppose if suppose population decreases by, so here it is actually, so if suppose a population is decreased by R%, then population after n number of years is going to be just change, is going to be change in the sign. So this is original population minus this is going to be decrement after n years. Okay, this is going to be decrement after n years. Okay, so this is representing original population and this is representing decrement. Okay, so decrease in population will be, decrease in population will be original population minus final population, original population minus final population. This is going to be decrement in the population, and this will give final decrement in the population. Okay, so if we will think increment and decrement parallelly, there is going to be change in only sign, same formulas are going to be there. Now let's see one problem. If population of city increases by 10%, then next year decreases by 10%, and in third year it again decreases by 10%. So first of all, it is increased by 10% in first year, in second year it is decreased by 10%, and in third year again it is increased by 10%. If current population is 220,000, then population after 3 years, so current population is 20,000, next year it is increased by 10, next year it is decreased by 10, and in third year it is increased by 10%. Okay, so how to solve this? Okay, first of all, original population as a P 20,000. So let's take first year, increased by 10%. So it is 1 plus 10 by 100. Okay, 1 plus 10 by, so it is 1 plus 10 by 100. This is for the first year. Then immediately second year it is decreased by 10%, so 1 minus 10 by 100, and in third year it is increased by 10%, again 1 plus 10 by 100. So just we will have to multiply at a time all the elements and we'll get the resulting population. So 20,000 into this fraction is going to be 1.1, this is going to be 0.9, this is going to be 1.1, and total we will get 21,780. So this is going to be the effective population. Okay, thank you.
Hopefully you might have enjoyed the lecture. Then please do like the video and know your thoughts in comments. Please do share this video among your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. After subscription you can press the bell icon to never miss the notification regarding our new videos. Thank you so much.